Oh, I went past my time here for just a second. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Happy Thursday. How's it going? Today we're going to be making rattles, or at least a rattle. This is the prototype that I have made. See how beautiful it is? And as you can see right there, that is what we're making. But I just wanted to give you a nice little up close and personal look at what the finished product looks like. This is a baby card. And I'm going to be showing you a couple of techniques today on how I got this. This is not a pattern paper. This is my own pattern paper that I made using a bunch of scraps to make it look like a quilt. And the card itself opens up like this. Don't mind the smudge, you know how I do with ink. It just doesn't seem to work with for me. But that is what I got going on right now. So let me move back because I'm really close and up in I need to turn down the music. It is loud. It is loud. Louder than I thought. Ooh. Okay, that's better. Doesn't hurt the ears. Hey, Devlin, thank you for coming to my stream yet again. You know, as my husband, you don't have to be on my stream every single time, but I do appreciate it. So this is our card. This is how it opens, and this is for a boy. So the next one I'm going to do is for a girl. Your music is fine on your stream, yeah, but in my ears, it's super loud, so I had to turn it on my end. The papers I'm going to be using today. Now these are customized. This is just a white cardstock, and it was just done with a bit of ink and I believe a bit of soap, and then it was like laid on the top and then laid on the bottom. I did not personally do this, but I know that the person that gave this to me did. And they use a variety of inks, pinks, blues, little bit of yellow, not a lot. It can't be seen right here. Okay, lady, bye bye. You're supposed to say, okay, lady, I love you, bye bye. You can stay. I'm not getting rid of you, Deb. You can stay. So this is the base of my card that I'm using. I'm using a bit of scrap white and some pink. And for my pattern paper, I am using, of course, Recollections because they're my bae. I totally love Recollections. And this is part of the quilt that I'm going to be using. It's called Paddywhack, and I cut up a bit of paper, not a lot. I may need some more, and I'll show you what I did. So I got a bit of scraps right here. This is going to be the back of our the insert of our card, and this is going to be the quilting process that's going to be right on top. So I'm going to move that to the side along with this. Of course, something to cut your paper with. This is just my table fiskars. I have a much larger one, but I didn't want to put it on my table. The stamp set. I actually have a stamp set with a name on it. It is called Heidi Grace Designs, and this is a baby stamp. It has a bunch of cute little ones. No, no love for me. No love for you. Oh, you're so mean, Dev. So mean. It has a. See, you made me lose my train of thought. It's a girl little. There's a tiny little crib right here. I love the little saying on here. I've actually used this saying a couple of times. It as constant as the stars above, always known that you are loved. Oh, I just love that one. I may put that in the inside of the card to tell you the truth. It's a boy. Now this is if you are gonna be sending out the baby has arrived card. It has the name, weight, length, date, and time right on here. So you can separate those and put that right inside the card. If I didn't take this off my desk, I could probably show you. Wait, come back here. Ta-da! So inside you could break these up and put them right here with a little photo of the baby right there. Oh my gosh, it's so adorable! Babies are so tiny. Okay, and then you have a little bird, little heart. You have this beautiful little row of flowers, which ironically go with my pattern paper, Paddywhack. Another little flower, little present with some little hearts on it. This one just says baby love, I love you, sweet pea, and a tiny bee, pumpkin, oh, little pumpkin, and of course the one that we're going to be using today, special delivery, which is right there. Now this block, I wish this block had come into this. I don't know what it is. Okay, this is just a little small pet peeve and rant from me. Uh, I think that if you're a stamp company, they should provide a tiny block or a little thin block like this on the back. So if a person is buying this for the first time, or don't have the right size, and they don't have to use something as you know ginormous as this, I think they should provide, ooh, got a little closer, something that would fit their stamps. That wouldn't fit. Or at least provide two, for the longer ones. I don't know. That's just a little rant on my end. They don't have to do that. It's an observation, I guess. And of course, we're going to be using color block, petal pigments or petal points. These are my favorite ones. I keep using them over and over again. You've seen them in several streams. Some sharp safety scissors, or at least some sharp scissors, which they need WD-40 because they're getting pretty sticky. Dev, my love, the love of my life, can you please take care of my scissors and grease them up with WD-40 for me? Thank you in advance. Some double-sided tape that I'm going to be putting right over here. Some scrap ribbon. I have so much ribbon that I had to really dumb down on and selecting on just a few, and I threw them in here to see which one would work well with the cards that I'm doing and any other future product. Ooh, I like that one. Ooh, but I think it's too small. See, look at that. I get easily distracted. Oh, these are pretty. Ooh, I should have used that one. All right, let them go. This is what happens when I'm around ribbon. It's pretty, pretty ribbon. All right, and of course, I'm going to be flashing you guys with some colored pencils. You can use any kind of pencil for this project, or you can use, what's that? The favorite, jelly pens. I love jelly pens. I just don't have any with me, and I would be using them right now if I had any. But for now, I'll be using these colored pencils. I'm going to be using this pick up tool called Pick Me from Silhouette. And I will be having my scoring tool. Put that right over there. Oh, I just poked myself. I'm going to put this upside down. This is sharp. I'm going to put this upside down. Of course, my Aleene's tacky glue that I put into a reusable bottle. My bone folder, and I will be using some of this foamy double-sided tape. So I'm going to put that right over here, and let's get started. Oh wait, yeah, and some wipies. I'm ready this time. I got my wipies, and of course blue painter tape. That's a lot of products. English. Why do you escape me? I love you. I love using you every day. But you're not really you're not really cooperating with me today. Let's get to the project so I can show you how to make that right there and put it onto a card. Oh, let's move myself on over. Okay. So this is the project that we'll be working with today. It's a standard little rattle. There's nothing really too difficult to do with this. I did a simple band, and then the one that I'm using today is something similar to this. So let's get started on a new project. No, I don't want to. Yes, I want to replace it. Okay. For just a standard rattle, you're going to use about 3 circles actually. All right, do that one more time. And I'm just going to make this super big so you guys can see what I'm doing. I want to change this to a proper color. nice pink. And I'm going to put this on the bottom, and then I'm just going to shorten this a little. Now you can do a thin handle, a thick handle. It's really up to you. I'm going to make it a nice thick bottom handle here, because if I remember correctly, when my little kids were small, their rattles had this huge thick handle, and that's just so they can like nom on it when they were teething. Slice. Okay, so I just overlapped it, slice, and now I'm going to get rid of the whole kit and caboodle. All right, we got part of it. Now, I'm going to need to duplicate this a few times. And I'm going to show you an extra step that you can actually do if you didn't want to do the band around the rattle. Okay, so let's finish this guy up. I'm going to get myself a square, take it off the lock, and then elongate it. Now you can make this part any size you want. You want a nice thick rattle. I think actually I do want a thick rattle, and I need to put this up a little higher. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to highlight everything, and I'm going to go to align, center horizontally. And I can see that this is not touching all the way. So I'm just going to move it up just a little bit. There we go. And weld. Ta-da! You got the beginnings of the rattle. Now, if you wanted to do a shaker card, this is when you actually start doing the elements for it. Okay, you grab yourself another circle. And you need to have a thick base inside in order for your glitter to not, seep out. So you really need to have that thick band on this portion of if you were going to be doing a shaker. Now I'm going to put this align horizontally, align vertically, and slice. Now if you were doing a shaker card, which I'm not showing you today, but if you were going to, you would duplicate this like 5 or 6 times and then overlap each one. When you cut them all out, you overlap them and glue them all together, creating your border. Now this portion right here would be the the clear acetate, the white part, and that would go right on top. Actually, that would go right in between one of them, and then you can see the glitter right underneath, and you can place that right on top. And of course it's not letting me. I can move this to the back. Yes, I can. And then that would go right on top for the shaker. I'm just wanted to show you that really quickly. Okay. For the band that's going to go around this, I'm going to grab, this is going to be the top portion. Did I do that right? Yes. This is going to be the one that lays on top of it. So if you wanted a different color, it's like, okay, I want this to be light and this to be dark. And then I want this portion to wrap around. All right. So if we're doing a girl card, so I'm going to show you a couple of methods you can actually do around your band. So what I'm going to do is just get a couple of these, and I'm going to line them all up together. Now don't worry if it's like this or like this. I'm going to center these all rightly, but not at the moment. I just want to make sure that these are touching, but just not too much. Oh, grabbed the wrong thing. All right. Vertically. Nope. It was supposed to be horizontally. Center vertically. There we go. Weld. Alrighty. Now this is a bit big, so I'm just going to move it in just ever so slightly like that. Let me see how I want this. Okay. Let me duplicate the back in the event something happens to it. And I want my band to go... Oh, no, 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 no. Come back here. I'm going to duplicate this as well because I think I know what I'm going to do for the next one. I'm going to do that. Highlight everything and slice. I'm just going to take the middle portion and then discard everything else. Now this portion right here, say if your back portion is dark, you can go back to the original. That's not what I meant to do. You can go back to the original pink and lay that right on top. Okay, just like that. Here's another one. You have the same heart, but you want a little border on it. So what you do is just grab yourself a square, take it off the lock, put that right on top, and put the next one right on the bottom. Highlight everything, make sure that everything is centered horizontally. Nope, vertically. Vertically. I always get these. Okay, it's horizontally. Horizontally. And then you go weld. You do the same step. You bring it back and place it where you want it to go. If you want this straight dab in the middle, you just go horizontally, vertically. That's right smack in the middle. And then I'm going to slice. Take this portion off and discard everything else. I don't need that. And there you go. Here's another design that you can actually, you could do this with any shape you want. You want it on hearts, you can have it on hearts. And this is not lined it properly. Okay, put this right in the middle. Oh, baby, can't you see? Alrighty, there you go. So you can make this like that. You got another design right there. What else can we do with these? Oh, that's right. Now this is a little more advanced. All right, what I'm going to do is going to make this a little smaller. And I did this the same kind of method with the egg, the Easter egg tutorial. I think it was on the seasonal truck. I'm going to show you how to make a rattle with, oh, let me just show you how this is done. Again, the English words are not coming out of my mouth. All right, that's perfect. So that's exactly what I wanted to see. I'm going to move this to the side. And I'm going to grab myself some squares. I'm just going to elongate these. You're not the girl for me. I'm in love with Stacy's mom. All right. Alrighty. Now, in order for this to work, you need to highlight every single black portion and weld. Highlight everything and slice. Now, it's really up to you which one you want to use. Do you want to use this or do you want to use the thinner? Let's see. Let's see which one works better. Why do I keep grabbing the big one? I don't understand this. All right. I'm going to put this directly in the middle, see what this looks like. All right. Ooh, I'm going to have to, as much as I like this song, I'm going to move this over here. Hey. I can't move it. There we go. There we go. So I got that. try a dark color so you can see it. Gee, I don't know. This one's thicker and this one's thinner. Well, goodness. I guess, I'm going to go with the thicker one. I keep getting this rattle. Or I'm going to move it really far. All right, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to slice this. Now, I won't need this portion if I have this portion. But now it kind of looks like a stop sign. But that's an option that you can do. What was another one? Oh, yes. And the last one, you don't have to do a band. You can just easily grab a bunch of shapes that you find desirable. And then play with them, see which way you want them to go. Okay, let's see. Okay. I'm going to weld these guys so I don't have to duplicate my efforts. I'm going to move that right there. And right there. All right. That might be a little bit too busy. I think I overdid it just a little bit. Ditto behind them. See, these seem too big. Okay, that 3 might actually be my limit here. It's all about trial and error. See what works and what doesn't. Okay. Okay. I think that will work just fine. I'm going to weld everything and then highlight it and then slice. Okay, get rid of these. Oh, it looks like a ladybug. I like it. And then you can easily put that right on top like that. So that's an option that you can probably do. Probably, that looks a little bit better. So, out of these options right here, which one do you think you prefer? Number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, because whatever you choose, that is what's going to be on my card today. It could be a simple band. It could be a band with with a little border, the little stop sign, or the pattern. Which one do you like? Looking very cute so far. Aw, thanks, Dev. Which one do you like? 1, 2, 3, or 4? It's going to take a few seconds for you guys to hear everything because there's a delay from what I say to what you guys actually do. Number 1, number 2. Okay, number 3. All right, you're not helping, Dev. You're just maybe 4. I'm gonna have to choose for you if you can't pick up your mind. You remind me that clip from oh my goodness, what is it? Shrek. It's like, number 1, my lord. No, pick 3. Pick 3. Number 1. That's the one that picked now. The one that picked now. I like the hearts. Okay, I'm gonna just pick for you. I like the hearts. All right. I'm choosing this one since you can't make up your mind. It's a very simple thing. Ta-da! Now, if you don't have ribbon and you need a bow, a little simple bow, you're going to use your circle. And you're going to actually have a couple of circles here. The first one is going to be elongated. And this one's going to be... Okay, and it's going to kind of look like a little butterfly, to tell you the truth. At least that's what it reminds me of. Alright, there you go. I've seen better days. Alright. I'm gonna... Oh, wait. Don't do that. Alright. That's the beginning, and then I'm gonna flip this. Okay, that's too close together, so I'm just gonna have to tweak it just a little bit. Just like that. And I'm going to weld. Actually, make sure that these two are lined up perfectly at the top. And this one is lined perfectly at the bottom. Good. I'm going to weld. See, kind of looks like a butterfly. I picked now. That is what I was going for. That was the one I was going for. The picking of the princesses. Yes, yes. All right, so it kind of looks like a tiny little butterfly. I'm going to get myself a normal circle, nothing fancy. And that's going to be the center. Now, I can already tell that this portion right here is a little too big. So I'm going to have to flip it. There we go. And there you go. You got yourself a nice little tiny bow that you can put. If you didn't have ribbon, that is. But I do have ribbon, but here's the option that you can probably use. Now, I'm going to take the ribbon off. And I'm just going to use this. Let's resize this, because right now it's currently telling me that it's a 12 by 5 image. Whoa, where did it go? There I went. Okay. Now, the basis of my card. I had to measure my envelope. And if I remember correctly, let's see. Let me go back. Now, this is how you can tell what the size of your card is going to be. You grab your envelope, whatever envelope you're going to use, and you measure it. Okay, this is almost a 6-inch. So if I keep it anywhere between 5.5 and below, it's gonna be fine. And this is 4.5. So anything under 4.5, and it's gonna fit just fine. See? Ta-da! Math! I tell you, I hate doing math, but I need it for card making. Okay, I'm going to leave this little guy way over here. And I'm going to start with the basis of my card. I'm going to just a normal square, take it off the lock. And when I say that the card was, it was almost 6. So one side of it, why is this turning blue? There we go. So this side right here is going to be 5.5, which is 5.5. And the top was 4.5, so that's going to have to go at 4.25. I mean, I could do it 4 inches, but I think just having it a little snug is not going to be too bad. I'm going to duplicate this, because this is going to go on top of here. and it's gonna have to flip. Where did you go? To get the scallops on my on my um on my card, all I did is I grabbed a circle, and I'm gonna make this an inch. Okay. I'm just going to get this right in the middle. You see this little cross right here? I'm just lining it up with this line right here. Right on the right smack. I'm not sure if you guys can see that properly, but on your Cricut, I'm sure you're going to be able to. And all I'm just going to go is down the line, connecting them like a chain. And don't worry if they're not all centered, because you're going to push center vertically? Question mark? Or horizontally. And as you can see, I went past it, which is perfectly fine. I'm just going right around. Alright. Perfect. I'm going to start right back at the top again, because I want to make sure that this is going to be butting up there. There you go. Moving down the line. Moving. Now, by doing this, this is going to make the card slightly bigger, which is perfectly fine because we're going to resize this to fit inside the card. Okay. This one is a tad bit off. So let me get a little close. Maybe you guys can't see that. Nope, that's too far away. Closer, my man, closer. I'm not going to bite too hard. All right. I'm going to butt this up as close as I can, and I'm just going to elongate it just a little bit. It's a bit noticeable. I thought it wasn't going to be that noticeable, but it is. Maybe I can just make this and this a little bit bigger. I craft. Okay, good. Okay, I'm just going to try to move this over. As long as it stays on this line right here is fine. Okay, I'm going to highlight 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, now I meant it to look like that. I meant it to look like this the whole time. I'm going to align this to the bottom, just like that. And I can see there's still a small little gap, so I'm just going to make this a smidge bigger. There you go. No one's going to notice. And I'm going to make, whoa, I missed one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. And this is vertically. Nope, 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 nope. It's a whole lot of nope. Horizontally. I always mess up on which direction this is going to go. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do this over here. All right, perfect. Just going to move this up a little bit and weld. And now you have yourself a scalloped, almost kind of looks like, oh my goodness gracious, I want to say a stamp. Almost. Almost. All right, let's move back. Oh, am I going bigger? No, I guess not. All right, as you can see, this is now way too big and it won't fit inside our card. Let's change this color to a nice pink. I'm gonna make this nice little fluffy looking square go into our card. I'm gonna take it off the lock. Now I want to have it just a little gap on each end. There we go. And then put this a little bit. You know, I want to have a little border around it. Just like that. Okay. Perfect. Now I'm going to align this to the top. Okay, good. Oh, I just grabbed one. Nuts. There you go. Okay. Now, I'm going to flip this. And then I'm going to move it up. Now, I'm just going to leave a small gap. Just like how I do for almost all my project. I'm going to leave a small gap. Grab myself a scoring tool. And then I'm going to fill that gap in with another shape. And I just recently found out that there's a rotate function. I never thought, I'm like, why doesn't Cricut have a rotate function? It doesn't make any sense. And apparently it's been there this whole time. Now I can rotate it to a nice 90-degree angle without ever worrying whether or not it's perfectly straight. Okay, there you go. It's right there. I'm going to grab my square. And then I'm just going to fit it from point to point. And I want to make sure that everything is right in the middle. Yay! It's in the middle. And then highlight it. Weld. You know what? Let me change this. I think I should have just stuck with Pop Sky. This Pop Sky. There you go. Yeah, I'm going to stick with Pop Sky. Alright, so now we have our mechanism. Before you do anything, attach. Attach. I can't stress that enough. You have no idea how many times I finish a project and then I go to make it. And this little attach, little score line is all by its lonesome. For example, detach, make it. See? He's all by his lonesome. He's right here. Let me cancel that. So, very important. Attach. All right. Now, we need to put in the guts of this. And I should have duplicated the bottom, but I didn't. So, I'm going to have to redo what I just did. So, if I remember correctly, take it off the lock. This was $5.50. And this was $4.25. Or was it $4.30? Let me see. $4.25? $4.75? No, $4.25. All right, I was right. So this is the inside. This is what the liner of it. That's going to be my pattern paper. I'm going to take this again, the square right, this rectangle right here, copy and paste, turn it white. And that's what's going to lay on top. Now, you don't need to worry too much what the top layer is, because we're going to be making a quilt. So this is just going to be what the quilt is going to sit on. This is just our guide, really. So what I'm going to do is going to have just a little bit of the scallop showing. So I'm going to have it from point to point. And good. That's good. That's perfect. That's great. And then I'm going to grab myself a white circle, because our little rattle needs to sit right on top. That's actually a pretty good size. 3.11 is the perfect size for this. Alright. I think our rattle's a little too big. We're just going to have to resize this. So this is also going to be white. Okay. Well, that doesn't look too bad. I actually don't mind it sticking out like that. All right, so at 2.9 by 2.9, that's the size of this rattle. Not bad. Is that going to be enough for my sentiment? Let me see. My sentiment says special delivery. And that's 1.5 by almost 1 inch. Is that going to be enough? Let's see. Square. There you are. Okay, taking that off the lock. 1.5 by 1. Let's say 1.25. That's. Did I put that backwards? Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, that might be a little. Let me make this a little smaller. Well, it doesn't hurt it any. It's actually, it's fine. I mean, you could make the rattle smaller, but you run in. Oh, you guys didn't see that. Forgot to switch it over. All right, I just adjusted this to the size that it needed to be. And honestly, I really don't want to cut that out. All right, you could make this smaller. You could put this right inside the circle. I did it for this particular card. The only thing that I ran into is when I did this, the band, since this is not sticky, this is officially not sticky. I need to get a way to, Dev, another test for you. Can you use your, what's it called? Adhesive spray. Go shh down in the garage. If not, then, let me know when you're going down there so I can do it. But yes, I put it inside, which is fine. But you run into trouble the smaller you get. So I'm going to just make this one a tiny bit bigger. Just a smidge. All right. And I think I have everything in play. All right, I have my colored, this is my pattern paper. One of my pattern papers. This is my second pattern paper. I have my white. What's the pink for? What was the pink for? Let me get these right. Okay. I have my solid pattern paper, which is actually my decorative paper. I have my liner. Okay. I have my liner. My pattern paper. I want to make sure I got all of these right. I don't want to mess up. This is this. This is this. This is this. Okay. Oh, this is my rattle. And you know what? Since I like the way this looks, I'm going to change this color right here. It's the same color as this. What color are you? Okay. I'm going to do the same thing to this one. And this one is going to be all on its own. That's going to be the new red. Alrighty, we are ready to cut, people. Let's do this. And hopefully I don't mess up, because I have a tendency to do that. Okay. Let's actually, I have to see what card is going to be, what color is going to be first. Oh, no. Let's see what color is going to be first. After everything is said and done, my first color is going to be white. So white it is. Okay, move this. Move these. have this, and it's just the right size. I can see on the board. Wait a minute. Why don't I see my thingy? Oh, there we go. I can see right here that this stretches out almost 6 inches. So 6 inches, but it's really high up here. And this stops at 3.5 inches. So maybe I should go this way. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I just put this Cricut. You know, I don't know why I'm slathering this thing down. It's not sticky anymore, but it's force of habit at this point. It's like it's not going to stick. I already know this. Yeah, Patty Whack is a lot better. Not Patty Whack. Pocky Sky. That's who I'm listening to right now. It's Pocky Sky. Not so vulgar. Okay. Yeah, this goes to 5 inches. So this is fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. All right. Let's cut. Go. Go. Oh. Oh. I know why it's not going. Because it's still telling me, hey, does everything look right? Yeah. My black is good. My pink is good. That's good. Let's continue. My bad, Cricut. I wasn't paying attention. That was totally my bad. All right. It's telling me to cut with my fine my fine blade. Oh, no, 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 no. No, no, cancel, cancel. Don't do it. Don't do it, man. I inadvertently, see? You see what I did here? I inadvertently left my cursor on this page right here when I should have gone back and then clicked continue. Because then it thought, oh, this is a mat you want me to cut first. Thankfully, I did not. I caught it in time and pushed the pause button before it could do anything. So I'm going to do it again. Be aware. Crafters, beware. Okay, cut. It is at 50%. Ta-da! Oh, look at that. Nice cut. Beautiful, beautiful. How's your day going, Devlin? You're awfully quiet. You must be in a meeting. Okay, good. Nice and cut. And I need something to place this in so I don't lose any of my pieces like I did last time. All right. Right here. Right here. Right over here. Okay, take this off. Put that in my scrap bin. Next, it's asking me for my black, which my black is my pattern paper. And I'm going to put this upside down. Now, this is the 6x6 from Patty Whack from Recollections. That's going to go right on top of my pretty paper. Pretty card base. And I know I don't need a lot on this one, but this is kind of thin. And I have a feeling that it's going to rip. Do. There we go. You guys can't hear it, but this music right now is like hyping. It's going along with everything. Now, if you missed this stream on Twitch, you can see it again on Unique Designs by Monica blog. It's going to be posted there first under Cricut Tutorials. This probably won't be on YouTube for at least a couple of more weeks. So you guys getting an exclusive right now. All right, come on now. Good, good. Got that down. Beautiful. Okay, you see how this has a little bit of a scrap? I'm going to be incorporating that in today's project. Right now, well, not right now, but right soon now. Very soon. Nope, just puzzled how I'm going to mount my power supply is all love. Oh yeah, that's right. He finally got all the pieces together, people. And if he gets his system done, that means I get my system done, and I will be moving on away from the accursed Windows 7 to Windows 10. You have no idea the hardships. The hardships, I tell you, that I'm having with Windows 7 since Microsoft is no longer supporting anything. It's just messing up a lot of my stuff. Look how pretty this is. I can't get over how gorgeous this is. I really need to try this technique so I can have more pattern paper like this. But you can feel all the bumps. Like it's very textured because of the ink and the soap bubbles. I could feel it. It warped the paper. Nothing on my hands. All right. Oh, that is gorgeous. I love it. Well, hopefully you get your system up and running 100% soon, because when you're 100%, I'm 100%, and my system is going to be 100%. All right, I don't want nothing to happen to this. I know I'm being a little over paranoid here, but my thing is not sticky. You know, I might actually do a tutorial on how to restick this. Tanner Bell did something about it, and I'm going to use this process to get the same thing. All right, I'm going to cut this. Go. Preparing 100%. Wow, that was quick. That literally said 100%. Oh, no! No! I've ruined it. No. I didn't read. Oh no, I won't be able to use this. Oh. Oh my gosh, this is so heartbreaking. I was supposed to put in my stylus, and now I ripped it. Oh, I ripped it. I cut into this beautiful piece of paper. I was wondering, why does it say 100%? Because it's saying you gotta put your stylus. Dear crafters, please read your Cricut. Don't be a me. Please don't be a me. Because then now you're going to have to look for other pattern paper to make this work. Or possibly just a solid piece of paper. You see what I did this? You see? See what I did there? Yeah. I ruined a perfectly piece of paper. Can I do that on the other side? No. Because this, yeah, it's not going to work. I'm going to have to just use this as a liner. One day. I'm so distraught. Alright, I guess I'll use this pink one. This solid pink one. It's not exactly what I wanted to do, but I have to roll with the punches. As a crafter, you can't cry about what you did. You may be a little upset, but it's okay. It's okay. When the Lord gives you an obstacle and you mess up royally, because you're going to mess up, you need to say, I'm sorry. for this massive mess up I made. Thank you for what you had have me go through, because now I know better not to do the same mistake twice. And you know, I was about to do the same mistake again when I realized I didn't take out my stylus. I'm gonna put this back in. Yes, I know you don't like that. There you go. Alrighty. It's telling me to put my stylus. Alright. Okay. In. Alright. Good. Why are you telling me? Oh, okay. Yep, I messed up royally. That was my fault. That was so my fault. Okay. Why does it look all warp on this side? That's weird. Okay. Take that right out. Put this right in. Hopefully I don't mess up here. Okay. Alright. Oh, please. Please work. Please work. Please don't mess up. I've had a traumatizing I knew it. All right. So I expected. This came out. There's a way to fix this. And I will show you how to fix if a piece like this comes out, because it's so stinking small, and it's your mat's not sticky anymore. I'm gonna show you how to fix that. I had to do it with this little belly band. I had to do the same thing, so I want to show you how to fix it, but not until the end. Okay. Good. Alright. Here's my card. It's not a bad color. It's just... it's not the one I wanted. I have to be content with the mistakes that I did. Alright. I'm going to bend this. There you go. Alright. There we go. See? There's your card. Good. And somehow it ripped off a little bit, but that's not going to be a big deal. I mean, you can always round out this card with a corner rounder if you don't like the edges. I would make the edges round if I could, but unfortunately Cricut doesn't have a shape that what's it called? It's not a rounded square. Like Silhouette has several shapes you can work with and several shapes you can manipulate. Well, actually, you can manipulate all of the shapes. But in their basic shape area, just very much like Cricut has a basic shape area, they have a rounded tool, so you don't even have, it takes out the guesswork. You're like, oh, is this square rounded enough? All right, I'm gonna use this in just a little bit. I'm just gonna move on to the next shape. Here's my card. What is my next color? It is... oh, that's right. I want to use the pattern paper for it. Did I want to use... no. Was this supposed to be my... I think this was supposed to be my... but you know what? That's fine. I'm going to use this. Oh, wait. No. Here it is. Do I want to use this? Oh, it's already cut into it. I mean, I can't do anything about it. And I really wanted to incorporate it, so I'm going to use it again. Hey, Deb, are you still puzzled about your machine? What you're going to do with it? What's going to work for you? How are you going to optimize your machine's capability? All right. I'm going to use it. 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 Okay. I really wish I was able to use this because this is such an innocent looking paper. It's so sweet. I love it. You know? But if I have lemons, I'm gonna make lemonade. Oh, look how cute. Oh my goodness, that's so cute. All right. All right. Now I'm going to All right, I'm going to put this over here. Oh, so adorable. I love this paper. All right. Now I'm finished. However, I'm going to show you how to fix that problem. Okay. Is this on this side? Yeah, I didn't consider that. All right. It's no big deal. Where's my double-sided tape? Oh, double-sided tape. Where are you, my dear? Did I bury you with the rest of the stuff? Have I? I believe I have. Very interesting. If I don't lose something, then it's definitely not a stream. Ah, there it is. How did you get all the way over there? It's actually a different one. This is, you know what? This is too thin. Let me get the thicker version that's under here. My other one's running out anyway. All right. Move this back. My craft area is a mess. You guys can't see it, but it's a mess. So I'm going to use this 1/2 inch. Yeah, 1/2 inch double-sided tape. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it right on top of this. I'm not going to go it right on the paper. I'm only putting it right on the blue painter's tape. For whatever reason, it doesn't stick very well on blue painter tape. And that's exactly what I want. I don't want this to stick on there. All right. Now I just made myself a temporary adhesive. But like all things, I don't trust my mat. So I'm gonna tape this thing up again. I am the queen of wasting tape. This is why I run out of painter's tape so quickly. I mean, I don't know where it goes. Has nothing to do with me. Okay. All right. Let's go back, shall we? Alrighty. Let's go back here. And, alright, I need to say finish because it's not going to work. I'm going to go make it again. Now, I need to get rid of everything here. I don't need any of this stuff. I don't want it to show up on a mat. I don't want it to think that I need it. Why are you not hiding? There you go. I do not need this. I definitely don't need this, even though you are super adorable. I don't need this, but I do need him. Can I duplicate you? No, I can't. No, I cannot. All right. That's fine. I'm going to click continue, and now only the only thing that's going to show up is this one mat right here. That's it. And it's telling me I just need my blade. So I'm going to go over here and click, get it in here, and click my button. Now it should not move. It should not go anywhere. It happens on occasions. Little small pieces like that will just come apart. And all I did is basically made a temporary adhesive mat in a small small located area. But I really gotta get this rematted. I gotta look at Tanner Bell's video again. All right, on how he got his mat to be gets re-sticky. All right. All right. All I'm doing now is just pulling it up. All right. As you can see, there it is. In all its beautiful glory. That is why this pick tool comes in. I'm just going to poke through. And I just cut into it. Oh no. It's all right. It's fine. As you can see, there's the blue painter's tape right there. All I'm going to do is just going to take this off. See? Double-sided tape. This is permanent. This is permanent add double-sided tape. And it doesn't want to stick. All right. Come on. Poke. Poke. This might give you just a small tad of trouble. Come on now. There you go. But eventually it'll give up the ghost. Give up the ghost, man. Give it up. Maybe I need to go all the way to the other side like a needle. There you go. Sometimes you just have to have a little patience with your craft. Don't get overly excited, because you might end up ripping something that you really shouldn't. There you go. I see, I just ripped it. I didn't mean to, but I did it. It's okay, I didn't rip all the way. It was just a small little section that can be glued right back on. There you go. There we go. Just poking that stuff right out. Good, good, good. Ouch. Just poked myself right through. Ouch. Did that again. I'm really trying not to hurt myself. This is probably the only thing that's going to be time consuming on your project. The smaller you get, the more time consuming it's going to be. Alright. There we go. Now that I got this, I can probably rip it off. Yes, I can. Ta-da! Just ripping it off. Alright, I'm going to carefully try to take this painter's tape off. And if I cannot, then I'm just going to leave it on. You can barely notice it. Okay, I got one more. Uh-oh. I think I just bent my pick tool. Where is my actual solid pick tool? That would be a good thing to know. But then again, a lot of stuff that's in my craft room gets lost and I don't find it for quite some time, and then I'm like, oh, there it is. It's been right in front of me this whole time. How did that happen? Take your time with these. Don't force it unless you're gonna end up with a ripped project. Let me just gouge this out. Might have to fast forward this part, Dev, when we're doing putting this back on YouTube. You may want to just fast forward this area. Okay. Ah, there we go. Should use the white painter tape that I had, but I wasn't thinking about it. It's like, no, I removed the last one. I'm sure I'm going to be fine this time around. Right. Because that's exactly how it always works. Oh, right. Here I go. Oh, I see. Look at that. Come on now. Here's the blue painter's tape. It's coming right off. Ta-da! I took one part of it off. Let's see if I can take the other part without actually ruining my piece here. I might be pressing my luck. Am I pressing my luck? No, I'm not. Here you go. See, it's coming right off. That's why I love working with blue painter's tape. Sure, it takes a little bit of the paper, but it's not like completely ripping it off. And considering that this is on the back, nobody's going to see it. Come on now. A little more. Ta-da! See what a little patience can give you? Sure. I ruined my other piece of paper, but you know what? It's fine. It's fine. All right. So this is going to go under here. This is going to go right on top, like that. This is going to be our quilted pattern. This is going to be right on top. And this is going to be like that. All right. Now, let me show you the quilted pattern that I'm doing. And I thought this was like the neatest thing. And I was like looking at on YouTube at sewing, and someone was sewing this beautiful quilt, and she got a whole bunch of strips. And after sewing them all together, you know, the edges were mirrored and everything. I still puzzled. I know how much and important that is to you. Wow! I could totally hear the anime wow. Wow! I'm just taking this portion off because I don't need it. Yeah. Hiya! Take that off. Okay. Alrighty. I didn't use this. I used this. Wow! If I had my phone nearby me, I would be putting that on right now. Alright. I'm going to line this up to the top here, and I'm going to do it about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inches. I want to make sure that I have enough to cover this. I just want to make sure I have enough. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to alternate these. Just want to make sure I have enough. And it looks like I do not. I'm going to have to cut a couple. Yeah, I don't have enough. So let me just get this part started. I'm just going to line these up right at the top. And these are all half an inch. Not even half an inch, because this is an inch. Maybe, let's see now. 0.75, so 1/4, I think. Maybe a little more than 1/4. Math is not my thing. I know my decimals, but I don't know my fractions. My fractions very well. All right. Yeah, I'm not going to have enough. I'm going to have to cut some more. Ah! Let go. Ooh, that you just swore, mister. No, no, no. No, no, no. That's a whole lot of nope. I'm going to go back to my Kids Bop cartoons. At least they're a little bit more respectable not to... There we go. Anyway, okay. I got the lineup. However, I don't have enough. So I'm just going to have to go and grab my... Where are you? My color block right here. And my cutting tool. Which you put right here. I didn't lose it this time. Alright, I have this, but this is a little too big. Or too thick. Treats are fine. Young, but I'm not that bold. Alright. Sorry, guys. I don't like my music to swear. I know that's not a lot of people don't really think about, but I do. Alright, I'm going to have to grab myself some more patterns of the papers here. Oh, these are all gorgeous. I don't want to have it too busy. I wish they just had this, but in a different color. Okay, yellow. Do I have enough yellow? No, I don't. So I'm going to grab some of you. Ooh, the owl's good. It's not that busy. And one more. Ooh, is this my last one? Yeah, it is. I'm going to grab this blue and gray. I know it's very boy color, but... Alright. I got a couple here. Move you off to the side. Let me cut this off. Feel something so wrong, doing the right thing. Alright. 9. There you go. I'm just going to do like 3. I may not need all 3, but then if that's the case, I'll have enough for a next quilting. And as I was saying, I was looking at this YouTuber, and I am so fascinated with sewing. It's my Achilles heel, to tell you the truth. I'm not very good at it. So every chance I get, I try to watch YouTube videos of other people quilting. And this girl was just like, oh, the blanket she made was, I think, was going to be for her granddaughter. And what she did is she grabbed strips like this and, of course, went all the way around and made them all nice looking. You know, to give it the little stitches and whatnot. And she basically overlapped. Like, the technique was she just made like an under over. So when you flipped it, the pattern would be on both sides. I was like, oh, it's so gorgeous. I love it. I wish I could do the same thing, but I suck at sewing. All right. Got that off. All I'm doing this Fiskars has grids, but it has no numbers, and so I can't really gauge how thick this is. All I'm doing is just following the grid number, the grid line, and then just cutting. I thought, oh, okay, this seems like a reasonable size. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, so I have it glued at the top. These are all loose. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. These are all loose. Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm going to weave. In and out. In and out. Lift one, one down. And I'm going to put this all the way to as much as I want. I think about like that. Right, next one. I'm going to grab this one right here, and I'm going to go under, over, under, over, under. Ooh, wait a minute. Two stripes don't look good. Let me get this one. You don't want your patterns to clash either. And yes, this song is from the Lego movie. We like to get show tunes. Because I think they are great. All right, good. All right, now that that is good, I'm going to get my gray, because now it's breaking it apart. And I'm going to go up, down, up, down, up. And I'm just going to move it right there. All right, what else? Oh, okay, I'm going to use this one. Actually, no, I'm going to use the owl again. I want to break up the lines. And let's go under, over, under, over, under. See, kind of like a little pot. When you when you were a kid, if you ever did this, you did the over, under, over, under. Hello, Phoenix. We are having we in here listening to Kids Pop. No, not Kids Pop. It's called, my cartoons. This is what I play on the car when the kids are in the. It has no vulgarity. I wouldn't hear vulgarity, at least not too much. Especially with my kids, I definitely don't want to do that. And it's not Kick Pop. All right, I'm going to go over, under. Ooh, I just noticed that this is already here, so let me get something else. This one. What you want is a breakup of the colors. You see how it's looking more like a quilt? Thank you for stopping out by. How's the hospital? Oh, you're out of the hospital now. How's the leg, man? Are you drinking enough water? Vitamin C? Sleeping properly? All right. Looking pretty snazzy. Looking pretty snazzy. I like it. I like it. Doing okay. Give me a moment. All right. I'll give you a whole mess of moments. All right. I'm going to grab this one again. And I'm going to weave it back and forth. Come on now. Come on now. You can do it, man. I believe in you. There you go. Oh, great. More singing. Right on time. All right. This is not, the only way this is sticking together is up here. That's all it's holding everything together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my glue. Nurse should be here in a moment. Gotta let her in. Hi, nurse. I know you can't hear me, but hi. How's it going? Please treat him right. He's hurting. Into Gotham City, guys. All right, all I'm doing is just gluing the ends here onto the very end so it doesn't move around. Oh, come back here. No, don't do that, man. Stick. Yeah, man, are my crib tonight. I love listening to Gotham City, guys. It's all the best. I'm sure the people at YouTube are like, what are you doing? Why are you singing to yourself? I don't hear any music. It's there, people. It's there. Okay. Anything that's sticking up, you want to just put a little bit of glue. All right. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. Hello, nurse. Or should I say, hello, nurse? All right. Come on now. Oh, Eh. Or a husband, someone to share my crown. Soon's not to settle down. All right. Now, whatever you did to the top, you're going to have to do to the bottom. You're going to have little areas. See, like this guy right here. He's loose. He needs to be stuck down. He needs to be married with the paper. He needs to make that commitment. All right. Is this up? Yeah. Glue. 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 And of course, more glue. All right. All right. There you go. That is our quilted pattern right there. Now, we're going to grab this plain, ordinary piece of paper, and this is going to be what's going to be underneath. Now, you can have it like this. You can have it like this. It's really up to you. But I really want to emphasize that this is kind of a quilt, so I'm going to make it go like that. So I'm going to flip it over. And I'm going to slather this thing with glue like there's no tomorrow. It's going to get some glue and it's going to like it. Glue, 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 glue. Glue, 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 glue. Glue, glue, glue. Glue, 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 glue. Okay, maybe not on my mat. Or on myself. Glue, 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 glue. Glue, 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 glue. All right. Alrighty. So I'm just going to angle this. It's right on my 5. See, it's like on the line right here. And I'm just going to slap that thing right on there. All right. And I'm going to give it a nice little good rub down because it's worked super hard and it's been super stressed. Got to work out them kinks. Don't want to add kinks. All right. Good. Everything's good. Everything's spicy. Everything's working together. Where's my scissors? Here they are. Oh, yeah. They're getting super sticky. Okay. All I'm going to do now is just cut this stuff off. I don't need it. I don't want it. It doesn't need to be on there. I mean, I guess I could have used my fixed skirts to cut this, but I wasn't really thinking about it. All right, you want to see the magic? Ready? Da-na-na-na. Look at that. Look at that, guys. Isn't that pretty? That is actually really nice. I like it. Now, you're going to have some little stragglers here. They're going to try to pull up because they're not sticking to anything. So make sure you just go over these guys really well so they don't start pulling up or get caught on anything on your card. All right. Yeah, you just got a bit of stragglers here. Nothing too bad. Okay. Just going around. Make sure I got everything done. Oh, this guy is coming up. Come on now. Is that no, it's not. Okay, going to the last piece. This stuck down, kind of. Just make sure that goes down. That's not down either. And you just want to cover all your bases here. All right. That's it. You're done. The hard part is done. That was the hard part, guys. Just picking out your papers, cutting them out, and overlapping them like that. That is the hardest part of your card. All right. So, look at that. Look at that. Just need to glue this on here. I mean, you can do double-sided tape if you wanted to, but I just want to make sure that this is going to be glued down. It's not going to go anywhere. And I really trust this glue anyway. Aleene's tacky glue is the best. All right, I'm just going to line this up to the top. And the beautiful thing about glue, at least Aleene's glue anyway, it gives you like that wiggle room before. Now, if I remember correctly, yeah, see. Now, it just cut off a little bit at the bottom here, which is not that big of a deal. All I'm going to do is grab this. And I'm just going to take off a little bit. No. Get straight. Get straight. Ah, no! Come on now. Why you be like that, huh? I thought we were friends. Maybe I should have just used my scissors. I should have just used my scissors. I should be called Regret Crafter. I'm the regretful crafter. I regret everything. I'm sorry. I should have just done it the first time, but no. What have I done? Man, that nurse is taking a bit. Aren't they, Phoenix? Or are they just enjoying my stream, too? Alright. Put that right there. Right there. Right there. Right there. Alright. Got my circle. Now, this looks a little too much. I'm going to have to, this is why I'm going to use my color block to disperse some of that color. There's just so much going on right now. I need to disperse it just a little bit. Just a tiny bit. Now, if you have a sponge dauber, I would recommend it. Doing it my way, you get a lot of inconsistencies. Let's see. Let's do some dark red since I don't have a real bold pink. So all I'm doing now is just doing my edges. I need to also get myself a sponge dauber. I think that would work really well for me. But knowing the person that I am, sadly, I would probably lose it. Just like I did my scissors. Alright. I'm going to flip this over. And now I'm going to do the front side. All I'm doing is just breaking up that color. I mean, this color is pretty bold already. Hopefully by doing this, it softens it a little bit. Have a little bitty skin. Like to be little bitty. All on in a big old city. Okay. See, it just really defines the edges now. And it doesn't blend in from one thing to another. Almost like a picture in a picture frame. It defines its limits and that it doesn't go beyond that. Alright. Turning it around. Oh, I just love this pattern. I love it, I love it, I love it. Here and now. This will never be the same. I'm glad you came. I'm glad you came, you guys. I really am. It does make my day. All the support and love that I'm getting, I really do appreciate it. Just to know that someone's, getting the enjoyment and learning a new skill using your Cricut. All right. Everything is said and done, and now comes the gluing process. So let's start with this guy because he's so stinking tiny. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to find my middle. Oop. There's my middle. All right, and I'm going to put pop dots on this. I need to get myself organized one of these days. I really should. All right, you know what? I'm going to use these guys right here. Actually, I like this one better. All right. I'm going to cut this in half. Or not in half. Just a little smidge here. I work in smidges, you guys. There's no actual tutorial here. There's just, I'm working in smidges. All right, I'm going to flip this over. I'm going to cut this in half. You doing all right there, Phoenix? I haven't heard from you in a bit. Hopefully that nurse is treating you right. Okay. Take this off. Fine, don't stick to me. There you go. Okay. Okay, I'm going to put this high up because I'm going to put my sentiment. And I still think my sentiment's a little too big. But I am going to work with my punches. I'm going to roll with them. Alrighty. Hopefully that breaks it up a little bit. Okay, all I got to do now is glue this to the back. You know what I forgot to do, which I didn't realize? I was supposed to cut a secondary white to go inside my card. Which it's not too late. I can still do that. I'm going to have to do that anyway because I can't very well write on here because there's just so much going on. You need an actual clean area. Oh, clean area to work with. All right. All right. All right, all right. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. I forgot to put in the details before I glued everything down. Oh, well. I'm a crafter. I'm going to work with this. All right. Which one of you guys is going to do my job? You know, I'm going to do brown. Pink and brown always look really cute together. That is what I'm going to do. Stick this guys down. Stick, 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 stick. I'm going to use brown and I'm going to make my little hash lines here. Okay, I'm just going to lift this up just a little bit so I can see underneath it. I feel like such a forge master. I have forged this and I will make this work. A little circle right over there. That they do. I think I have the idea I need. I can make it from wood if I need be. Do not want to, but I can finagle it. You are a forge master, my friend. Work with that wood. Make it your own. Change it if need be. It will bend to thy will. Okay. You know what I'm going to also do? I'm going to pick just a random pattern on here, and I'm going to do the same thing that I'm doing to the sides. I'm going to do a little stitching on it. Move this a little. So don't be like me. Don't be too eager to slap these things onto the card just to get it done. Because it's not about getting it done. It's about taking the time, thinking about who you're going to be sending this to. And you want to give them the absolute best of you. Because this is you on a card, basically. I'll just stop card. And I really should have taken the time because I really will end up giving this to somebody that will be having a baby, or congratulations. Where you need to go, 'cause I'm a country girl. Actually, I'm not a country girl. I'm actually a city girl. Born and raised city girl that just moved out to an area that has a lot of country. A lot of beautiful country. It's funny that, living in a city for so long, you figured that's how the whole world looks. Nothing but concrete and buildings. And it's not until you actually start to drive outside the city limits that you realize there's more to the world than you realized. Okay, now that I have actually done my stitching, I'm going to pick a random spot and stitch it. Just one. It doesn't have to be all of them. It's just going to be one. It's just little subtle touches like this that make the difference. Look at that. Oh, now I actually don't want to put on the stamp on here. Oh, maybe something a little thinner. I gotta find something thinner that says like congratulations, so it doesn't take up the whole thing. Let me see. Where's my stamp? Oh, it does take up a lot of my stamp. A lot of it. Ooh, wait a minute. Maybe I can just slap it on here. I don't think it's gonna work though. Nah, it's not gonna work. Just talk myself out of that one. All right. So there's the card thus far. Look at that. You made yourself the rattle, you made the circle, you made the pattern. You're going to be able to make the scallop. Look at this. Look how perfect the scallop looks. And you can't even tell that there were gaps missing on here. And then you can easily just pop this open and then put in your sentiment. Hold on. I'm not done yet because I actually need to cut one more spot. And since I love this paper so much, maybe I can use it. Is that going to be too much? Oh, yeah, it's going to be too much. How about this side? Oh, no, it just looks dirty. All right, I'm just going to grab myself a white. Okay. I'm going to bring this on over. Okay. I'm just going to fill in that small little portion. Okay. If you forget something, as like the liner, like I did, I want to show you how to fix that. It's the same thing, same way that you're going to. Sorry, I just need to move everything out of the way so I can use my computer. All right. I'm going to say finish. All right. I only need this. This is all I need. So I'm going to make it again. And very much like the first, I'm just going to hide objects. Now, since this is going to be my first page, I'm not going to worry too much about it. I'm going to just say continue. I'm going to stick my mat right back in. And I'm going to cut. And this all it's going to do is just cut that one section that I needed. I should have made two. But I wasn't really thinking about it. Okay, now I'm going to cancel the project. Are you sure you want to cancel it? Yes, I do. No, I want to cancel everything. See, this is the reason why I needed to hide everything. Now I have to cancel everything. Yes, I do. And it's going to go, you know what? I'm not even going to worry about it. I'll do that later. I'll close out every single piece. This is why I should have taken the time and hid everything I needed. Otherwise, now it's going to say, are you sure you want to cancel this project? Yes. Are you sure you want to cancel this project? Yes. Are you definitely sure, ma'am, that you would like to cancel this project? You know, the first couple times I didn't realize if I wanted to, but yes, I would like to cancel my project. All right. I'm going to grab this red. I really wish I had pink. I'm not a pink person, so I don't like to have a lot of pink coloring, if you will. But for baby cards or Mother's Day cards, which is going to be coming up soon, maybe I should invest in some pink, at least some color block ink. All right, I'm going to flip this over. Here's my badge, sir. I'm going to put that right in. Now, I'm using glue because I need this to be adjusted so you don't see when I flip it over. Okay, I'm going to go like this. Okay, good. You can't see it. I'm going to bring it down just a little bit and then rub it down. There you go. You know, I can't even see it. Here you go. And then you can actually just add a little sentiment, like a little stamp here. You can use some of your other pattern paper, these little strips. But I think it already has a lot going on that I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't want to add too much to this. And you go. You have yourself 2 cards, which I can find where I placed it. Okay. Oh, I forgot one more thing. I'm going to leave this incomplete. You know, I have a lot of pink. I'm going to go back to my yellow. And I'm not the best bow maker, since I have a lot of pink and then not a lot of yellow. Backish, working still. I know Dish Dev. We lost Phoenix. Maybe he's just lurking. Lord willing, he's fine. I'm not trying to think of the worst. I know his nurse just came in. Oh, this is going to take me forever and a day just to get this bow looking fine. If you want to test your metal, try to make a bow. I kid you not. It's definitely something that you need to really practice to get it looking the way you want it to. And then it does this like bendy thing here. I was like, why are you bending this direction? I don't know. Breathe in, breathe out, and make the knot. Breathe in, breathe out, and make the knot. Don't do that. All right, I got part of it done, so I'm just gonna squish this one in. Squish this one in. Ooh, it's working, it's working. All right. Kind of. Yeah, yeah. Although now I have way too much ribbon that I'm gonna have to cut off. It's a sacrifice I'm gonna be willing to make just to finish this project. Okay, I'm just gonna slice and slice. Good, good. There you go. Got the sweetest little bow. Almost forgot the bow. Maybe I should have made it out of paper, considering it gives me such a hard time. Slap that right on there. There you go. Ta-da! Ta-ta-ta-ta-ta! The project is done. The thing is completed. It's the same size, Lord willing. Let me see. Yes. Now, this one I wouldn't mail out because it's so dimensional from this. This one's a little bit dimensional. So this type of card I would definitely hand deliver because it's pretty thick already. See, both of them fit. So you got this beautiful card and this beautiful card, and depending on how you want this to look, if you want it inside the circle, it makes it nice and itty bitty, but you do run the risk of losing your details. Or you can go a little bit bigger, and it's still equally the same. It's just one's more large in their life and more petite, more babyish. It's all really on how you want to give. So thank you so much for stopping on by. I do really appreciate it. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. Give us like and thumbs up. I know you can't really do that on Twitch, but you can definitely do it on YouTube. You guys have a beautiful day. I hope to see you on Monday. Or on, actually, probably Friday because I'll be gaming. But for all the crafty friends, definitely on Monday. Have a good one. Bye now.